Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to explain the chapter 2 of class 4 mathematics, and the chapter name is long and short. So before starting the chapter, we should know that there are some non-standard units of measurements such as handspan, cubit, footspan, etc. And the standard unit to measure length is meter. But this is a ruler we can see here, and this ruler is a tool or device to measure length and to draw straight lines. These divisions on the ruler are called hash marks, and 10 millimeters will make 1 centimeter, 2.5 centimeter will make 1 inch, 12 inches will make 1 foot, or 30 centimeters will make 1 foot, 100 centimeters will make 1 meter, and 1000 meters will make 1 kilometer. So let us begin the first topic. How far apart are the dots? So we can see there are a number of dots are here, and these dots we also call them the points. So guess the distance between any two dots and how many centimeters is it? For example, if we guess two dots F and M, so according to me it is around 1 centimeter. Now measure it with the help of a scale. If we will measure the distance between F and M, so the exact distance is 1.2 centimeter. This means 1 centimeter and 2 millimeter. Which two dots do you think are farthest from each other? So according to me, O and M dots, they are farthest from each other. And if we will measure the distance between O and M, the distance is 10.5 centimeter. So we can also call it 10 centimeter and 5 millimeter. The third question is, which two dots are nearest to each other? According to me, O and D and F and M, they are the two dots who are very close to each other. F and M, they are also very close to each other, and O and D. So we will measure the distance between O and D and F and M. So the distance between them is around 1.2 centimeter. So we can write any two dots O and D, either F and M. On this page, the topic is the shorter line. Akbar was a famous king. He had a smart minister called Birbal. Once Akbar gave him a difficult question. He drew a line on the floor. This is Akbar's line. So he told Birbal to make it shorter without erasing. So Birbal made Akbar's line shorter by drawing a longer line than that of Akbar's line. Now can you be as smart as Birbal? Yes. Make his line shorter without erasing it. We can make Birbal's line shorter without erasing it by drawing a line longer than his. Just think, is there any longest line? There is no longest line, as we can make any line look shorter by drawing a longer line in front of it. Now the next is try this. Make her right arm 1 centimeter longer than the left arm. If we will measure the left arm, the length is 1.3 centimeter. And we have to make the right arm 1 centimeter longer than 1.3 centimeters. So the right arm length is 2.3 centimeter. Draw a cup 1 centimeter shorter than this cup. So the length of this cup is around 2 centimeter. And we have to draw another cup which is 1 centimeter shorter. So we will subtract 1 from 2. So another cup is also 1 centimeter length. Now the next is draw a broom half as long as this broom. The length of this broom is around 3.8 centimeter, and half of 3.8 centimeter is 1.9 centimeter. So we will draw another broom which has length of 1.9 centimeter. Last question is, draw another hair of double the length. The length of this hair is around half centimeter or 5 millimeter. So if we have to double 5 millimeter, then 5 plus 5 millimeter is equal to 10 millimeter or 1 centimeter. The topic on this page is how tall have you grown? Do you remember that in class 3rd you have measured your height? Yes, in 3rd class we have measured the height. Do you think you have grown taller? Yes. And how much? Around 5 to 6 centimeters. Have your friends also grown taller? Yes. Your friends, they have also grown taller. Find out and fill the table below. So you will write your friend's name here and their last year's height in centimeters and this year's height, and then you have to find out the difference or how many centimeters have they grown. So for this you will subtract the last year's height from this year's height and you will find the difference. Then the next is Chumpa once read a list of the tallest people in the world. One of them was 272 centimeter tall, and that is just double of Jumpa's height. So we have to find out how tall is Jumpa. We will divide 272 by 2 and we will get the height of Jumpa, that is 136 centimeter. Robert Wadler was the tallest man in the world and his height was 272 centimeter. It was around 8 feet and 11 inches. At present, Sultan Kosen is the tallest man in the world and he's from Turkey. His height is 251 centimeter. So the first question is, could that person pass through the door of your classroom without bending? No. Second is, will his head touch the roof of your house if he stands straight? Yes, his head will touch the roof of my house if he stands straight. The long and short of your family. Who is the tallest in your family? You will write the height of the tallest member of your family. And who is the shortest in your family? You will write the height of the shortest member. Is that you or your sibling? And the last is, what is the difference between their heights? So you will subtract the shortest height from the tallest height and you will get the difference between the heights. Inter-school sports meet. Race. This is a 100-meter race for girls. Arundhati is nearest the finishing line. Arundhati is nearest to finishing line and the distance is 6 meters. Behind her is Rihanna. This is Rihanna. Konkana and Uma are running behind Rihanna. These two girls are Konkana and Uma. Look at the pictures. To answer the question below, choose from these distances 3 meters, 6 meters, 10 meters, 15 meters. So the first question is, how far is Rihanna from Arundhati? So we have to find the distance between Rihanna and Arundhati. We see the distance between Rihanna and Arundhati is half the distance between Arundhati and finishing line. So half of 6 meter is 3 meters. Second question, how far ahead is Rihanna from Konkana and Uma? So distance of Rihanna from Konkana and Uma is double the distance between Rihanna and Arundhati, and that is 6 meters. So Rihanna is 6 meters ahead of Konkana and Uma. Third question is, how far are Konkana and Uma from the finishing line? So if we add all these 6 meters, 3 meters and 6 meters, so the answer is 15 meters. This means Konkana and Uma, they are 15 meters far from the finishing line. Have you heard about a 1500 meter or 3000 meter race? Yes. You remember that 1000 meters make 1 kilometer and 500 meters make half a kilometer. So you can say in a 1500 meters race, people run 1.5 kilometers. In a 3000 meters race, people run 3 kilometers. Have you heard about marathon races in which people have to run about 40 kilometers? Yes, people run marathons on roads because the track of a stadium is only 400 meters. So we have to find out 10 rounds of a stadium track are equal to how many kilometers. So one track of a stadium is 400 meters and the 10 rounds of a stadium track are equal to 10 multiplied by 400. That is equal to 4000 meters or 4 kilometers. So we will write here 4. So if you run a marathon on a stadium track, you will have to complete how many rounds? 40 kilometers, they are equal to 40,000 meters. And the distance covered in one round of a stadium track is only 400 meters. If we have to find the number of rounds for 40,000 meters, then we will divide 40,000 by 400 and that is equal to 100 rounds. The next topic is long jump. This is the long jump for boys. Here we can see in the picture Dhanu has the longest jump of 3 meters 40 centimeters. Gurjeet is second. His jump is 20 centimeters less than Dhanu's. Gopi comes third. His jump is only 5 centimeters less than Gurjeet's jump. So the first question is how long are Gurjeet's and Gopi's jumps? Here first Dhanu has the longest jump and jump is 3 meters 40 centimeters. So Gurjeet is only behind Dhanu and he is only 20 centimeters less than Dhanu's long jump. So we will subtract 20 centimeters from 3 meters 40 centimeters and we will get the answer 3 meters 20 centimeters. So Gurjeet's long jump is 3 meters 20 centimeters. And then comes Gopi's jump. So Gopi is only 5 centimeters less than Gurjeet's jump. Here Gurjeet's jump is 3 meters 20 centimeters. So we will subtract 5 centimeters from 3 meters 20 centimeters and we will get the answer that is 3 meters and 15 centimeters. That is the Gopi's long jump. Try and see how far you can jump. So we can jump around 3 meters, not more than that. How far can you throw a ball? So we have to write in the meters. So if it is a small ball, then we can throw it up to 8 to 9 meters, and if it's a big ball, then we can throw it up to 6 meters. Look for a big ball like a football or volleyball, and how far can you kick it? So we can write here around 6 to 7 meters. We will write the answer here. In the next page, we can see here are the Indian records and world records for some jumps. Here we have this list of world records and Indian records. These are the high jump men, long jump men, high jump women, and long jump women. Find out from the table. First question is how many centimeters more should Chandrapal jump to equal the men's world record for high jump? So first we have to check the men's world record. So here we can see the Javier S in high jump 2 meter 45 centimeter and Chandrapal's jump is 2 meter 17 centimeter. So how many more centimeters Chandrapal required to equal to the men's world record for high jump? So what will we do? We will subtract 2 meter 17 centimeter from 2 meter 45 centimeters and we will get the answer 28 centimeters. So he needs more 28 centimeters. Now second question, how many centimeters higher should Bobby A jump to reach 2 meters? And remember that 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters, and half meters, they are equal to half of 100 is 50 centimeter. So we have to go for the second question. So Bobby A's high jump is 1 meter 91 centimeter. So she needs more 9 centimeter to reach 2 meters, because 2 meters have 200 centimeters, and if we will convert 1 meter 91 centimeters into centimeters, then it is 191 centimeters. So she needs more 9 centimeters to reach 2 meters. Third question, Galina's long jump is nearly, so here we can check Galina's C. So this is the long jump, 7 meter 52 centimeters. So it is nearly 7 meters, 7.5 meters or 8 meters. So 7 meter and 52 centimeters is nearly 7 meters and a half meter. So B option is correct. Look at the women's world records. What is the difference between the longest jump and the highest jump? So we have to check the women's world records. Here, the longest jump in women's world record is 7 meter 52 centimeter, and highest jump in women's world record is 2 meter 9 centimeter, and we have to find the difference. So we will subtract 2 meter 9 centimeter from 7 meter 52 centimeter, and the answer is 5 meter and 43 centimeter. Now the next question is, if Mike P could jump dash centimeters longer, his jump would be full 9 meters. So we have to check the jump of Mike P. It is 8 meter 95 centimeters. So 1 meter has 100 centimeters, and 9 meters, they are equal to 9 multiplied by 100 is equal to 900 centimeter. So to reach 9 meters distance, Mike P needs more 5 centimeters. He needs more 5 centimeters to reach near 9 meters. Then the sixth question, whose high jump is very close to 2.5 meters? Options are Stivka K, Chandrapal, Javier S, Bobby A. So we can say here, this is Javier S. If we can say that a high jump of Javier S is 2 meter 45 centimeter, and which is very close to 2.5 meters. Now here in this page we can see running exercise. The doctor has told Devi Prasad to run 2 kilometers every day to stay fit. He took one round of this field. How far did he run? So we have to check it. This is also called the boundary or the parameter. So if we will add all these sides, 500 meter plus 500 meter plus 500 meter plus 500 meter, then it will be equal to 2000 meters, and 2000 meters will make 2 kilometers. The field was very far from his home, so he chose a park nearby, and the boundary of the park was about 400 meters long. So the boundary of this park is 400 meters long. And the first question is, how many rounds of the park must Devi Prasad run to complete 2 kilometers? So length of the park is only 400 meters. So Devi Prasad needs to run 2 kilometers daily. This means he have to run, if we will change it into the meters, he have to run 2000 meters. So the total rounds to cover 2000 meters, we will divide 2000 by 400 meters, and that is equal to 5 rounds. Or we can say we will add 400 plus 400 plus 400 plus 400 plus 400, means 5 times if we will add 400, then it will equal to 2000 meters, or we can say 2 kilometers. So he will make a total 5 rounds to complete 2 kilometers. One day the weather was very good and a cool breeze was blowing. He felt so good that he kept jogging till he got tired after 8 rounds. That day he ran, we have to find out kilometers and meters. So in one round he covered 400 meters, and in 8 rounds he covered, we will multiply 400 by 8, then it is equal to 3200 meters. So 3000 will make 3 kilometers and 2 meters left as it is. So he will run 3 kilometers and 200 meters in 8 rounds. So how many rooms high? This is the next topic. The Qutub Minar is 72 meters high. And about how many meters high is your classroom? Our classroom is around 4 meters high. Guess how many rooms, one on the top of the other, will be equal to the Qutub Minar. So if we will divide 72 by 4, then we will get around 18 rooms. So it is around 18 rooms high, or 18 rooms height will be equal to the height of Qutub Minar. The next page, from Kozhikode to Thaleshri. Subodh is going to Kozhikode, which is 24 kilometers away. Manjani is going to Thaleshri, which is 46 kilometers away in the opposite direction. So both are going in the opposite direction. This is towards the Kozhikode, and this direction is towards to Thaleshri. Now we have to find out how far is Kozhikode from Thaleshri. So the first we will write the distance of Kozhikode from this point is 24 kilometers, and the distance of Thaleshri is 46 kilometers. So we have to find the distance of Thaleshri from Kozhikode. So we will add 24 kilometers and 46 kilometers, and the answer is 70 kilometers. How far is your home from school? Momun comes to school from very far. He first walks about 400 meters to the pond. Okay, so this is the directions given here. Okay. With slippers in his hands, he then walks 150 meters through the pond. Next, he runs across the 350 meters wide green fields. Then he carefully crosses the 40 meters wide road to reach his school. So this is the Momun's house, and this is the school. So here he starts his journey, and this is the school of Momun. So first question is, how much does Momun walk every day to reach school? So for this we will add 400 meters into 150 meters, and then we will add 350, and last we will add 40 meters, and the total we will get the answer, that is 940 meters. Is it more than 1 kilometer? No. Why? Because 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters, and it is less than 1 kilometer because Momun walks 940 meters every day to reach school. In this page, you will fill this table. You will write your friend's name and the distance of their home from the school, and you will write the distance in meters or kilometers. And on the basis of this table, you will write who among you lives nearest to the school, who lives farthest from the school, and how many children they live less than 1 kilometer away from your school. And last question is there anyone who lives more than 5 kilometers away from the school? So you will write all these answers on the basis of this table. And how do they come to school? Usually the children who live more than 5 kilometers, so they usually come by buses or their private vehicles. And the last is guess and find out, and you will find it from your own observation also. First question is, how long is the thread in a reel? So thread of a reel is 100 meter to 500 meters. How long is the string of a kite reel? So it can be more than 1 kilometer according to its size. Can it be more than a kilometer long? Yes, it can be. If a handkerchief is made out of a single thread, how long would that thread be? The length of a single thread is around 100 meters. On the last page, there is a very beautiful poem, I Wish I Were. I wish I were a kite so that I could rise above this building's height. I wish I were a bird so that I could fly and reach above that kite. I wish I were a cloud so that I could move above those little birds. I wish I were a plane so that I could rise above the clouds and the hills. Now, the first question is, which is the highest building that you have seen? I have seen Qutub Minar, which is around 72 meters high. And about how many rooms high was it? It was around 24 rooms high. Second question, how high can a kite go? A kite can go 20 to 30 meters high. Can it go higher than the Qutub Minar? No. Third question, how high can a plane fly? A plane can fly up to 10,000 meters high. Can it fly higher than Mount Everest, which is about 9 kilometers high? Yes, it can fly higher than Mount Everest. The height of Mount Everest is 8,848 meters, which is around 9,000 meters. And if we will convert 9,000 meters into kilometers, then it is equal to 9 kilometers. And the last question is, have you ever seen clouds below you? Yes, I have seen clouds below me when I visited a hill station. So this is the explanation of the second chapter, long and short, of class 4 mathematics. Thank you and stay connected.